Hello, my mathematicians. Today we are looking at Module 11, Lesson 4, Divide Unit Fractions by Whole Numbers. Hopefully by the end of this lesson, you'll be able to represent division of a unit fraction by a whole number using visual fraction models and equations. So our first problem says, Darsha has 3 days to read one half of a book. She plans to read an equal amount each day. How much of the book will Darsha read each day? Model the situation with an equation. Let T represent how much of the book Darsha will read each day. Well, she has half of the book left to read, and she's dividing it between 3 days. So we're going to do 1/2 divided by 3 equals T. So this is what part of the division equation represents the part of the book that Darsha has to read. That would be the dividend. What part of the division equation represents the number of days that Darsha has to read the book? That would be the divisor. So then it says represent the situation with a visual fraction model. Well, we would have 1/2, and then we divide it into 3 sections with one piece representing our quotient. So then it says what part of the whole book does each equal part represent? Well, the shaded part is 1/6. So it says how much of the book does Darsha read each day? 1/6 of the book. Okay, so then it says Darsha has 1/3 of her math homework left to complete. If it takes her 4 minutes to finish it, how much of her math homework does Darsha complete each minute? Write an equation that models the situation. So then she has 1/3 of it left, and she's dividing it into 4 minutes. So equals how much she does. So I'm going to just put it in. So we're going to start by splitting this into thirds. So this is 1/3, 2/3. Then dividing each third into fourths. And we're looking at this section right here. So then it says, what does the length from 0 to 1 on the number line represent? So that would be all of Darsha's math homework. And so it says, draw tick marks to represent the dividend on the number line. So we did that. And then it says, which section of the number line represents the dividend? So that's the section from 0 to 1/3. Shaded in the section to represent the dividend. So then draw the tick marks to represent the divisor. How many equal lengths do we have? Well, in this section we have 4 equal lengths. So repeat the division of equal lengths across the number line, which we did. How many are there? Well, we have 3 sections. 3 times 4 is 12 equal lengths. So what does the size of each equal lengthlet represent? Well, each one is 1 out of the 12. So it represents the quotient, which is 1/12. Circle a question on the number line. I did that already. How much of her homework does Darsha complete each minute? That'd be 1/12 of her homework. That is all for today's lesson. Hopefully you are now able to represent division of a unit fraction by a whole number using visual fraction models and equations. And remember, in order to be a math person, all you have to do is be a person and do math.